Hello people, this is Ryder here with a page through of what was kind of already anticipated, BABYMONSTER's first full album, Drip. So, I know this is not important, but like, you have to keep in perspective that, I just finished recording 3 hours worth of opening cards, so sorry if my energy isn't there. but you can see them right there. But I mean, it's like, I had good luck here. I don't necessarily need luck because, again, I don't care who gets pulled. Also, I forgot this was a November release. I thought this got released earlier this year. That makes so much sense. But yeah, I've already said for a while, I actually wanted to pick this album up just because I really do like this album. I was kind of waiting for the first mini album to get released here, but it never did. So I ended up having to get stuck with this one. And obviously because they took out the spider wrap a while ago, now it's just completely distorted. But honestly, it's like, I would rather leave the other pristine copy to people, because again, I've seen this thing for months. It's just that I was going to get it last month, but I was like, I'll wait. But then, because what I originally was going to get for at Barnes & Noble wasn't there still, I was like, oh, okay, might as well get it. So, yeah, this was, I don't know what its price is at for. And I'm looking at this blindly, so might as well throw this in the trash pile. That's gonna be so bothersome, but hopefully it doesn't hurt the rest of what is included. This is just just trying to make sure that just trying to make sure what we don't spoil our inclusions, but well, you should go over this. This is the track list right there. So yeah, this will be in a month after filming the IVE albums? I don't remember. It really has been a while, but oh well. See, I thought this was Farita. It's not. I think she's the only one I don't remember her name. My apologies. But yeah, like my sister and I have kind of looked. I mean, she's kind of shown me everything of BABYMONSTER since debut and such. And essentially, they're kind of a group that my sister and I both enjoy and such, which is why I was like, oh, like, you know what, like, might as well get something of them. I just didn't really know what, and it was just like, might as well get this, might as well get a full book. I really do like how this is done and such. I've not seen the teaser images either, so I'll go with this absolutely blind. I apologize. Is this Asa? I wish there was like, I hope eventually there's like a member lineup, so then I can actually be like, okay, yeah, that's who this is and such. But I mean, the concept here so far is definitely interesting with what they're going with. Like, I know it's a really bad excuse to just do this after I finished. I spent the last, I mean, not necessarily 3 hours, I'll say like an hour and 45, because the other half hour was already just organizing cards and trying to determine what I didn't have. So I apologize for using this as a cooldown. Alright, so that's a really nice way of breaking this up. So so now they're broken up to a unit. No, this is Asa, and I think who we just covered was Ruka then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm confident. It really looks like it's gonna rain. That's a really interesting. That looks like an electric bike. I'm pretty sure. I like the tie-dye background. Then we have. It's Aurora, isn't it? Because I will say she's one of my favorites. Like, I like her parts in the songs. That's why I'm confident it's Aurora. But, yeah, so I do like how this is broken up. So it will show off 2 members, and then it will break them apart into a unit, because they will have the same setting and such. That's nice formatting, and then I guess until here, where now it's the group entirely. Alright. Yeah, this is Furita. I probably should have, like, prepared myself beforehand. Okay, but the electric bike is still there, but now it's these lines in the background. I mean, it's an LED screen. Because you can see the pixels. You can see the pixels or the pixels of your screen. And then there's Ayan. Yeah. You know, for looking at this blindly, I do think this is a really interesting set of pictures. I thought it was what I saw the jewel case version was. I thought it was going to be I kind of assumed it was those pictures. I don't know if I will pick up the jewel case version. Oh man, isn't this one? Am I? I was going to say Chirita. That's not it. Let's just take. Oh man. I know it was Chi. But I don't know. Like, I feel like this setup is just not really. What is this? Where did this come from? So there's the three of them. Oh, there's credits. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty simple. We should have. Oh no, that's not gonna list them out. It's just gonna like, credit them as a group. We have to go by. Oh no, the lyrics won't do anything either. But I forgot. We should actually talk about the songs. Oops, we're not even showing anything. Generative art? Where and why? Man, yeah, that's kind of sad. That's not acceptable. At least they're being honest, I guess. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Rami. That's who she is. Then Royal was the first one, I think. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't off. Asa. No, I said Asa. It was Rami. Rami was the name I literally forgot. And I said that she was Rora. Oh my god. I'm sorry. But, see, like, I don't know why I'm getting so twisted on pronouncing Q-I together. Qui? That's what. Because I want to say it's more like saying quilt. Quita. But then, I don't know, that doesn't sound right. Farita. Which I don't. That's not even correct either. But, no, Rora was the second one. Wasn't she? I said the one that I didn't know who she, like the one that I knew but I forgot her name. I think that was Rora. I'm sorry. Oh, stickers. We got an entire sticker page. Another sticker. Alright. Where's the lyric page so then we can actually talk about the songs? Is there... I hope the disc is alright. There's a QR code. What is... How's that bleak to? 10%. Okay. Okay. It leads to the website. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. This is the lyric sheet. Oh, okay. that's interesting. Okay, so then we would just do it like that then. I don't remember this song much. I've been meaning to revisit it because I need to listen to it again for an extended, for the compilation version of the written reviews. So then I can freak out about Anya wearing a Diesel shirt. I didn't. I did not know this entire song was in English, but I'm pretty sure my sister told me that when I, I think I said that to her when we did initially listen to it, because I was like, oh, is this I was like, oh, is this entirely in English? And she was like, yeah. And then Drip. This song has actually, um, yeah, there's barely any Korean such, but this song definitely grew on me. I didn't like dislike it, but I was like, like the titles are all right, but then Drip really grew on me. Love Maybe, I don't think I've actually listened to this song. Also, I think my sister did tell me this already, that like, yeah, weirdly enough, the majority of this album's in English. Really Like You, I actually didn't hear this song until my sister showed me in the music video, and this is probably my second favorite song out of the album. I think Love Maybe did get a music video, or was it Love in My Heart? I don't remember, but Billionaire, I really like this song. This is probably my favorite Baby Monster song to date now, topping Like That. Like, I mean, 'cause I can just, um, like, my sister did literally sub all these songs, so I could just go to that. Like, and look at this song. Like, this song's entire. I mean, it's mostly in English, but it's also in Japanese too, which is just. I feel like people take this song too seriously. Ohayo gozaimasu. This is Kamehameha. Like, I've my sister did show me all these songs. Forever was the pre-release for this album, to which I think it's fine. But it's a pre-release for a reason, and then we got a remix version of Batter Up. Which is, I mean, I think it makes sense because it's their debut song, so it's not, it wouldn't be something like Sheesh. But yeah, that's definitely interesting on YG's part. That explains so much as to why there's not an insert for lyrics. But I guess they didn't want to print but they went through the effort of doing stickers. So I feel like they could have definitely put in a sticker insert, but these are the photo. How much of these are included? Why are all of these stuck together? Oh, okay. So each member gets a card? No. Okay. I think I accidentally. What do I look at first? Because each of these are. Okay. There. There. This is our time to put things name and face, even though I kind of already know. So here is Ruka. Oh, these are Sophie cards. Alright. That's actually cool, actually, that you are guaranteed all the members. So there's Ruka. Farita. Asa. Onion. Rami. Focus. Rora. And I'm sorry. Chiquita? There. Yeah, I'm confident it's Chiquita. And then there are these 3 cards. Okay, there's Onion. Rami. And this has gotta be Ruka. I I assume so, yeah. I think it's her. Doesn't look like Asa. It could be Rora. I'm sorry. But yeah, what are these pictures from then? So I assume the photo cards are exclusive to this. Assuming. Now, will this mean I'll get the jewel case? Maybe if I don't have anything to get off of Barnes & Noble. But, I'm definitely going to, I'll definitely, leave these out for the sake of putting them in the binder. Yeah, honestly, I think you get your money's worth, honestly. If you're guaranteed all 7 members, like, that's cool. Like, I really do like albums that do this, so then you don't have to, keep buying them up and such, just because it's, again, I'm at the point where it's just, I mean, especially now with just how imports, how disrelegated importing is now. It's just like, you know, this is cool and such. I think they are they gonna have a comeback later this year? I don't remember. But I know Rami's on hiatus right now, and wish the best for her in her recovery. But again, it's May 27th right now, and this is gonna come out in December? Because I think beforehand, I know this is going off topic, because I should stop because this is gonna overheat, but I'm at the point with the page throughs, all 2024 was done. 2024 has been done since last month. Wow, has it really been that long since I finished working on the page throughs? And I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to lay out 2025. So then all the... Because I generally don't want any spillover. I don't want any spillover. So I'm like, I don't know, in a way I am kind of like purposely like limiting myself. So then the 2025 videos are only within 2025. But at the same time, I'm like, I might hold over the 2025 videos to 2026. And like, come on. So, because right now we're at, this is the 7th one. Also, I should probably actually mention this, because I think I needed to, but I think Whiplash was actually, I think the Whiplash page through was actually the 100th page through. Obviously I didn't know because I wasn't editing them, but now I can say like, woohoo, happy 100th. to this series that I held over for 4 years and such. But yeah, getting back to this, before getting back to the series itself, I only was expecting 6 cards because I briefly looked at this listing on the actual Barnes& and Noble site just to understand what I was getting myself into. So I was not expecting a stack of cards. So I assume, obviously, these are the only randomized cards. All of these are guaranteed, no matter what. So, yeah. But back to the series itself. I don't... The only one I'm gonna try to, like, actually... Because, again, I think potentially there could be... Potentially, I could get the jewel case version of this. But, other than that, I don't think there is anything else I have to get until Espa's inedible come back, just for the sake of Now Dash Ryder. But I doubt Tilt is gonna get imported here. I doubt there will be any imports because of the tariffs. Which is why, like, weirdly enough, my Barnes & Noble actually brought back old stock of older albums to the display. Like, for example, newest second album is back up, but it's still at its like $31. And there's just not really like, again, like, you know, Irene and Sugi's solos I don't think are gonna come over here, even though Wendy's did. They put up a second one, by the way, and I'm kind of tempted on getting it just for the sake of, but for a potential giveaway. Because I just have a stack of random Wendy inclusions that I'm like, yeah, I think this will work well for a giveaway. But again, tariffs. Really, all I'm kind of eyeing on in terms of, like, importing is Super Junior's 20th anniversary, their 12th album, because it's Super Junior. So, I really want to try to secure a version. I'm not gonna go all out because I'm gonna be the one paying for it. So I want to get, like, just what I did with the Renaissance. I want to get, like, a limited version at least. I'll get the limited version and I'll call it good. But that's kind of like the only one I'm, like, looking forward to. Apparently there's mutterings of Ive having to come back. I'll have to see, because I'm kind of still 50-50 of if I actually want to buy into their Japanese album, or their Japanese comeback they're gonna have in a month or two, because I was kind of looking forward to seeing Japanese versions for Heya, but I was actually really looking forward to hearing the Japanese version for Heya, but it's not happening. So it's like, oh, all right, here it's Ascentio and 2 B-sides I have yet to listen to. So it's like, all right, I don't know if I want to. If I really want to dive into that, just because it's like I'm trying to be more conscious about what I pick up, because like I've already said before, like, genuinely with Espa, I think literally I'm definitely gonna have to just cut it down to just whatever is available at Barnes and Noble, and then like maybe if I'm really into it, I'll get another like standalone version, because Whiplash really kind of just. I did this to myself, obviously, but it's just like Whiplash was just more like, was this really necessary? Just for the video and such, because it wasn't even the same, like, Whiplash wasn't really in the same case as Drama, where I actually did like the concept photos, or like I actually like the photo shoots for that album. I can feel less about the album itself, but I like the pictures. Armageddon was both like a medium of like, or actually Armageddon in the case, like I actually kind of like the album more than what concept photos we were given, for the most part. But Armageddon was like a medium of like, I actually enjoyed both the concept and photos, but like Whiplash was just like, I could have just only have gotten the SM Mini personally. But so again, it's just more of like trying to be more conscious about like what I get for the sake of this stuff, because it's like, it's, just saying it for, because if it's down to the point of like, well, the cards will be neat, then it's like, I don't know. It's just like, I really want to try to reduce collecting albums in the sense of how I have picked up Toku toys, where it was just like, well, we gotta get it because like, for the sake of like the completionist mindset, is just like, I feel like it's a lot more dangerous in terms of collecting albums. I think it's fine in the case of like toys, because again, it's like, oh, you get more functionality out of it and such. But in the case of albums, it's just like, you know, it's kind of already sad that like the majority of my SP albums are literally like on my right in a box, while all my other albums are upstairs in a shelf. So it's just like stuff like that. It's like, I hope you understand that, like, obviously, especially with like reflecting on like, in terms of me doing content creation for 10 years, it's just like, yeah, of course, like, I'm gonna have to come to decisions like this, just because, like, obviously, like, it's not in the way of like, oh, I'm gonna like stop doing this completely. It's like, no, I want to do what's like technically what it's like necessary for the video and such, but like also, in my sense of like, well, what fulfills me, but like not to the point that it's like overwhelming. This was so overly complicated. This is, sorry for making this one long. Again, I'll always say this within the end of each 2025 video, but like, uh, thank you for showing support to this series. I appreciate it and such. This is Ryder, and I'll leave people by. Also, Anthony, if you're watching this is a shout out to you. I don't think he would know about this by December.